Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Yours Future. Now, I actually don't know what happened here. It's like a bunch of red lines that I also had to fix here, but they're still visible anyway. But I don't know what that is. So, anyways, let's get back into the video. Now, I forgot to mention in the last episode, this is basically Czechoslovakia, but a little smaller. So, this is a big Russia, but not very strong. The Russia is now, wait, let me show you the strength. It is now roughly the same strength of all of the countries that I'm doing right now. So that includes Czechoslovak, not Czechoslovakia because it's not all of Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovak, Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Romania. So, not that weak of a country. Pretty strong, I would say. About as strong as Italy. So, you really don't want to mess with someone like Italy because they're pretty strong, in my opinion at least. So now, the first thing that's going to be happening, is going to be this. Armenia is just going to stop existing and unite, not very peacefully, with Turkey. So, lots of things. Lots of things. Lots of things happening. Very, very crazy things, I would say. And so now, Azerbaijan and their best buddy, Turkey, are now going to have a good border. A pretty good border. So, this is a pretty minor, actually pretty big change for Turkey and Azerbaijan, but it's okay because Greece is about to get invaded by Italy. Joking. But Italy, for the second time already, is going to have a Slovenian breakup, and it's annoying for Italy, so it's going to stop its existence. And, well, Italy just doesn't want to stop existing. So, Austria declares war on Switzerland because Austria is now heavily influenced by the previous Germany that was here in the last episode. So the Austrians are going to barely start doing any progress, and then a few seconds after that, they're going to get completely pushed back out of Switzerland, and Switzerland will now start to do some Switzerland things, such as traversing through the mountains, because they are already experienced with that. So, nothing new, I guess. And it's going to capture all of Austria. The peace treaty in this will, as usual, actually not as usual, be simple. Full annexation. Why? I'm joking, not actually full annexation, but... So, the peace treaty is going to be... Damn, wait, this looks beautiful. Looks like the moon in Ramadan. Okay, so let's get to the actual peace treaty because I'm just playing around. So the peace treaty is, Switzerland's just going to get this amount of land that you can see right here, which looks terrible on the map, but it's good. So the weakened Germany is going to start an invasion of Austria, and it goes very nice. And that Austria's capital is captured, and guess what the peace treaty is? If you guess it, I deem you very smart. Hint. It is not something I do that much. I mean, it sounds like a weird peace treaty. Yeah, that's the peace treaty. Just kidding. That's not the peace treaty. It's just full annexation. So, oops, nothing new, I guess. Yikes, that's a lot to take in. No, it's not. So, Germany now wants Czechoslovak. Oh no, are they trying to fail to reform for the fifth time? So this time they're going to have a little bit of trouble going into Czechoslovak because they're weakened, but they'll still have a pretty good advantage, and they'll just do this, capture Prague, and Czechoslovak just agrees to a peace deal. And the peace deal this time isn't actually what you would expect, which is probably full annexation. You probably expected full annexation, and if you didn't, great job. You're now deemed a probable genius, and you have a lot of potential. So the peace treaty is actually not full annexation, like I already said. It's going to be Slovak still existing. But Czechia does not exist anymore. That's the only bad part. Slovakia has went so many times to the point where it's pretty surprising Slovakia still exists. This kind of looks a little ugly, but the Germans are now going to have Luxembourg just to exist again. A little bigger than they used to be. So, yeah. Also, we're going to have a Swiss invasion of Liechtenstein, which will go very fast. Oh, that's it. So, it's full annexation. We already had Spain invade Monaco. And we'll finally have Italy fully getting claims over Vatican and San Marino that they, just got. Not just, but they got. So I'm kind of stuck because these are not scripted. So I don't know what to do. Oh, one thing happens. Oh, it's just Denmark breaking away. It's not that big of a deal because it's just going to stop. So, okay, I mean, I guess Germany's doing fine, and Germany's just going to invade Luxembourg again with literally only 2,000 soldiers. So it's going to go a little slow, but Germany goes, hey, we need this done fast. So 12,000 troops, and Luxembourg's gone. The peace treaty's full annexation. Now this German Empire is actually a little bigger than I expected it to be. So Belgium just accepts an ultimatum, and the Netherlands puts up a very actually surprising fight against Germany, even though Germany's using their whole army. The Netherlands has a very, very, very prosperous economy, and it is going to use that to its advantage to supply itself very nicely. It's going to push back the Germans, which is very surprising in my opinion. And then just going to get like this. This is going to happen, and that is going to happen. But the Dutch are still going to push them back a little, and the Germans still want all of Netherlands. But the Netherlands is also very low on everything, probably only having about 2% of everything, just because they're trying to survive. They're trying, and they're not failing. If you expected me to say failing, no, they're not failing. And they did not encircle, but they just took out all of those. And, this war has been going on for around 3 months. Germany is still just getting pushed back out of the Netherlands, but eventually the Netherlands break. That 2% I was talking about is now at 1%. It's not looking too hot, honestly. It's not looking too hot at all. So the Netherlands is going to make one final push for survival, which actually goes very good as Germany starts pulling in some of its reserve to finish this war. For the first time ever, not ever, but first time in this war, German troops enter Amsterdam and just get pushed back. Anyway, so that was kind of useless. So the Germans try to cut off this piece of the Netherlands from the rest, but the Dutch Navy just goes, what? So, the Dutch have a peace deal offer, and the Germans accept it, and it's that the Dutch lose a little bit of land, and also now the Dutch are their economy is still worse, but not completely terrible. It's now about 10%, I would say, worse. So it's still a very good economy. Actually, not 10%, 8% worse. So I would say they still have a very large, prosperous economy. Oh, so the peace treaty is actually different? Okay, that's actually kind of surprising. I would expect the Germans to go haywire and do all of that, all of the crazy things they think they'll be able to do. So, damn. The Netherlands doesn't lose that much, as it loses about actually a little bit. That's very little land, and the Germans get mad at this, so they decide to invade Switzerland. Do you really think this war will go well? No, it doesn't. Bye. Okay. Germans get completely pushed back, but the Swiss also don't manage to go into German territory. So the Germans just sign a peace deal because they know they're probably not going to be able to win. So, new thing happening in Iberia. A little bit of skirmishes over here. When it started a mini war, both governments were going to say that, it's just a normal thing. It's not an actual war, but Spain is winning the war, as the French government says it's not a war. It's just a game or something. I don't know how war could be portrayed as a game. So the French actually say that the Spanish are terrorizing French people. And that goes to Spain like, whoa, we just said that we were playing. But France decides to full on declare war on the nation of Spain. So Catalonia, boom, gone. And Spain is like, okay, fine. We'll accept it. We'll accept our fate. So France just wants a peace treaty where Catalonia is independent. That's exactly what ends up happening. I'm going on a vacation to... So that's it. Yeah, Spain didn't really lose that much. So, damn. I forgot to click record. So, lots of things happened. Something happened with France and Spain. And, basically Catalonia is independent now. And something happened between Germany and Switzerland. Switzerland lost nothing. Something happened between the Netherlands and Germany. The Netherlands didn't lose that much. So, also, Germany looks very horrendous. Very bad. Very, very, very bad. And looks it's about to collapse. It's going to start an invasion of Slovakia. It's going to go very good. Then it's going to go very bad. Because the Germans are kind of just bored at this point. They're not invading Slovakia for any reason. They're not using lots of their army, at all. So, it's just going to be a failed invasion once again. And Germany seems like they're kind of stuck in one place and they cannot move much more. Anyways, bye. See you in the next episode.